Welcome to the Mobile Freedom Enterprise channel. I'd like to show you today something my 12-year-old daughter saw at Walmart the other day and had to have it, so we picked it up for $3. Didn't do an unboxing, I'm sorry, but I've never, I used to see this in comic books when I was a kid, where you'd order for $10 sea monkeys that they grow, and I always thought it was just some kind of gimmick, that it wasn't real. Well, it turns out it is. First day they ask you to pour in some water, and then the step 1 item, they don't tell you what it is, but you pour it in. Then you have to mix it with this little spoony thing, tiny micro spoon. And then you wait 24 hours. Okay, and you'll see these bubbles appear. And then step 2, see there's a sea monkey right there. I used to see that in comics books when I was a kid. I said, right, whatever. What could that be? So then step 2, mind you, I could have just gone on the internet to investigate everything to see if it was true, recently, and because my daughter's been talking about it. But anyways, step 2 is you pour in number 2, and then you have the eggs. And these were there for a few days, 2 or 3 days. I thought, you know what, this doesn't work. It's just a gimmick. All it was little bubbles. But sure enough, we're not at day 5 yet, but at day 5 we have to start feeding these little critters. Let's see if we can get a look at these. Here, I'll turn on the light. They look like tiny alien shrimp. I don't know. They're so weird looking. Let's see if I can get a good look here. I can't tilt this over because I'll spill the water, but here we go. You see that? Those little critters, kind of shrimp. There's a name for these. I don't remember where I heard about it, but look. They look green here for some reason. And they're getting bigger, because yesterday they weren't this big. Let me see here. Let me turn this upward. Get a better view. And the cool thing about this little tank is that it has a sort of look at this. Wow. Look at that. Those things swimming around in there. And supposedly they have enough food in there. We don't need that magnifying view, because we could see it here on the side. Are you catching that, camera? Looks like you are. Okay, look at that. That is unbelievable. I'm going to go on YouTube after recording this video to see if there are other actual videos showing what this is all about. But I just filmed a unboxing of a Net 10 and decided, you know what, let me throw this on here if possible. And this Canon is a great camera, because to be able to catch this, it's difficult to see with our naked eye, and this camera is doing a great job of the macro. Anyways, here we go. Okay, look at that. Wow. Let's see if we can get a good view of these critters down below. It seems that they never come down to the bottom, to the rocky masses of the depths. It seems like they're further up. They're like, oh, look at that, look at that. There we go, there goes one. Let's see if we can zoom in. We'll be Jacques Cousteau for a moment. As the sea emerges, what is that? Are those little babies? No. That's just like water dust. Okay. Alright, there we go. Let's try and catch one in action. If we can get closer. Here's the magnifying portion, and it doesn't seem to help, does it? Well, on the other information packet that came with the package, I would have had it, but my wife threw it away. It explained that these will grow considerably. And look how fast they move. If I can get a close view, you see his little arms. It looks just like this. This is not an exaggeration. Sort of. But they have these little things on their head and these little arms. This is not working. Yeah, anyways, on that packet, it explained that if they were to get into regular water, into our drinking water, that there's nothing to fear, that they are harmless to us. But on rare occasion, one can get into a liver or a kidney, and you will begin to grow a tail like this guy's. See that? Very freaky looking tail. A web tail. I'm kidding about that though. Anyways, let us zoom in. Come on. Come on now. Slow down. Stop for a moment. Stop to smell the coffee. They look green because of the reflection of the cover on this thing. So they're not actually green. They're more like see-through. But it is truly a marvel. This is a great Canon. I love this camera. This is the HFR 400, in case you're wondering. Okay. Maybe we'll catch a few mating. No. Look at that. Alright, well, can't wait to see them grow. So we'll come back to this in a few days, and we'll feed them and see what transpires. Thanks for watching. Just for you to get an idea of how small they are. It's a tiny little. Couple days we'll be feeding this amount, and we will videotape them eating. Thank you very much for watching Mobile Freedom Enterprise.